Hi everybody, welcome back to Eileen's Craft Nook. Today the mold we're working on is a crystal mold, and when it's done it forms like a little bowl, I guess, a little container that you could put things in. I wanted to try I bought these Pinata alcohol inks as a set when I was in the States in November, and I hadn't had a chance to use them yet, so I wanted to try them out. And I know that you can normally do like the petri dish effect. It's done with jewelry molds quite often, but I wanted to try it with this. Now I know I was taking a chance that, it may not sink down into some of these crystals because some of them were taller than the others. Now I did. So what I did was I put some. I didn't fill this to the top, but I did put some of the clear resin in, and now I'm just going to go in with some of the colors. This, I think it was like a kit of 6 or something, and I'm just going to go in and add some of the colors, including there's was like a, bra, a brass or a copper, which should look nice if it sinks down in. Now the white that came with this is called Blanco Blanco. I think it's a sinker white. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the white I'm using. I'm hoping that when I add it goes ahead and hopefully pushes these inks down into the mold. Now, so here I am going to add that white, and then I'm going to add, some more of the other colors. As I'm adding it, it doesn't seem like it's pushing it down, and this container gave me a bit of an issue. I kept having to tilt it back up to get it to even come out, but I did make sure I gave it a good shake as I did with all the alcohol inks. So here I'm adding it, and then I'm kind of looking down the sides to see, is it sinking? I don't see it sinking. So I went ahead and added some more resin, as well as those bronzy, I can't remember what those is called as I'm recording this now, but it was like a bronzy, coppery color that I thought would be really nice because you can look at sparkle on top there. I just thought I'd add a nice effect to it, and this is like a gold that came in the kit as well. And then I add some more of the white, hoping that it's going to push it down. And as it turned out, that was actually a pearl, not the white. So I went back in with the white and added. And here I am adding some more, kind of topping it up with the resin. I'm not sure how this, if this was pushing it down as well, but you can see those inks kind of all float up to the top. Now, also was thought I'd add in some glitter because I know the glitter will sink down. So once I finished with the alcohol inks, I just added a few more and then added the white once again. Then I added some glitter to my resin to put that in as well, hoping that I didn't want the crystals all filled with glitter. I just wanted a few pieces of glitter in there, so that's why I didn't put a whole lot in there. I just wanted to see a few pieces at the tips. I didn't want it to overtake everything. Now, because I can see at the sides that this is not sinking down the way I thought it would. I just took my dotting tool here, and I'm thinking that maybe I can help it along. Although what I discovered is it did a little bit, but not really. Those alcohol inks do just kind of seem to float to the top, and the white wasn't pushing it down. Now, I don't know if it's because the Blanco Blanco isn't a sinker white, or it just, wasn't strong enough. Maybe what I need next time is to, mix up some white pigment to see if that would help push it down. But then, you run into the chance that then you're going to have white blobs all over the place. So here I'm adding the glitter. This is a really pretty glitter. I picked this up at Michael's, the Reflections. I do like that brand, and it's easy to get, especially here in Canada where we don't, always have the same resources that, other places have. So here it is. I'm just going to let this go ahead and dry, and then, we'll be back to see what it looks like when it's done. We'll see you then. Welcome back. All right, so here's the crystal. I don't not holding out a lot of hope for this. I'm not even sure I'll show this video. We'll see what it looks like when I pull it out, but I don't think it turned out very well. But let's take a look. Let's get it out of here. I would like to do something different with this, but I'll have to think of ways to do this one. All right, we'll get it out of the mold. I just have to hold it against myself here for a minute. It's not the easiest one to get out. Okay. Sometimes I think a lot of the resin maker community are ladies about my age in our 40s and 50s and 60s. And I can tell you that it's not easy for hands that have either arthritis or like myself with carpal tunnel getting your molds out. Ugh. With some of these. Okay. Okay. It's still a little soft. As you can see, my little crystal thing is bent up a bit. Okay. Let me, struggle is real, guys. I got it bent up a little bit, so hopefully it'll just pop out. Ah, there we go. Okay. All right. Whoops. Well, it's not horrible. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I do like the way, if you guys, I don't want the, see if I can get the light so it's not glaring on the, just a second. Is that better? So you can see, while I think you'd have to, like with this one, you'd have to pour some of these more shallow, but you can see where that white kind of pushed up, and I used my pointing tool to kind of push down. So the resin inks, the alcohol inks didn't really sink, but for some of them they did. And and the crystals, or that glitter I put in there came to the top. I'm not mad at this, to be honest with you. I know some things I'd probably do a little bit different, but I like the colors. I like the purples and the pinks, and there's a little bit of blue, and you can see some of that, I think it was bronze and copper that I used. And this is a cute little dish that you can throw odds and ends in. Let me know what you think. If anybody has this mold, what you've done with it. I want to try something other than just glitters. I wanted to get some color variation. Maybe next time what I'll do is, I've seen where they drop the alcohol inks into the dry mold and then add their resin. We could try that too. But, all right, everybody, thanks for joining me. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.